Something strange just happened in Europe. Yesterday, we know a massive power outage hit Spain, Portugal, and parts of southern France, even Morocco. Trains stopped, communications failed, millions of people were left in the dark. But at almost the exact same time, Earth was hit by a sudden, violent pulse of energy from the sun. This wasn't just any pulse. At around 12:10 p.m. Central European time, space weather monitors recorded a solar wind density spike more than 5 times the normal level. It peaked at 25 particles per cubic centimetre. That spike, just minutes before the grid collapsed, cannot be a coincidence, surely. Maybe not. When solar wind slams into Earth's magnetic field, it distorts it hard. That shift generates invisible electrical currents. Now, these currents go through the ground. We call them GICs, geomagnetically induced currents. They flow silently through pipelines, cables, and even high voltage power lines. But here's the problem. These currents don't play nicely with transformers. They overload them, saturate them, trigger safety relays, force shutdowns, or in worst cases, burn them out completely. That's exactly what happened in Quebec in 1989. The entire region blacked out in 90 seconds during a solar storm. And just as this density spike hit on April the 28th, yesterday, the sun fired off an M-class solar flare, an extra burst of radiation, followed right after the initial surge. Timing? Surely it's too close to ignore. The official reports say the cause was technical, a sudden loss of electricity. Interconnector failures, too much reliance on solar power, and that may be part of it. But here's the thing. Before that spike, Earth's magnetic field was already disturbed. Solar electron flux was high. The environment was primed for disruption. The timing is too perfect. Europe's grid may have been weakened, but it looks like space weather delivered the final blow. Still think solar storms are science fiction? Think again. They're real. They're very real, and they're very powerful, and they're increasing with the solar cycle. This is solar cycle 25. We peak in solar cycle 25 a little later this year, which means more flares, more storms, more risk to global power infrastructure. Space weather isn't just for astronauts. It's for everyone with a plug socket or a mobile phone that needs charging. And this should be treated as a warning shot. Sometimes the sun doesn't shine, it strikes.